Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First things first, Happy New Year everyone. I hope everyone had good holidays and turned up and ate lots and just had a good time in general. So the topic of today's video will be 5 things that motivate me. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that. And before I do that, I want to give you a bit of background just to get to know me a bit better. A few of you have been asking, how did I get into the interviewing and stuff like that. So it was actually because it's a weird one. I was actually at work. So I'm in the banking industry. So at work, I was given a few projects to do. And within these projects, I had to interview some of the directors and the CEOs. So I was doing that, and my director was like, I think you're in the wrong career because you're really good at this. And I was just like, say what now? But yeah, and it was kind of funny because I was like, you're just chatting rubbish or whatever. And he was like, no, for real, we don't want to lose you because you're great, but this is something you could consider. And I was just like, okay, cool. The more I was doing it, the interviews at work, the more I started to love it. I loved the feedback I got. I loved how it made me feel as a person. So I was talking to my friend and he was like, well, why don't you just do something outside of work around it? And he helped me come up with a concept and things like that. And that's how it all started, basically. So yeah, back to the topic. 5 things that motivate me. So number 1 is comparing myself. So do not compare yourself. It's not worth it. Comparing yourself kills dreams. It kills your dreams. Actually, I went to this event called Girl Boss. Shout out Girl Boss. If there's ever one on and you see it, go. It is great. So there was a panelist when I went to this event, and she said comparison kills dreams. So as she was explaining it, I started to look at my own life and think, oh my gosh, everything she's saying I do, and everything she's saying is true. Sometimes I would go on Instagram and I would be comparing myself to people who's got thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, and I'd be like, wow, this person has so many followers, how did they get so many followers? But sometimes you have to think about it. This person may have been in the game for so many years and you're just starting out, so you can't be comparing yourself to them. Keep focused, chase your dream. Don't watch what anyone else is doing because it will kill your dreams like so quickly. With me, it was starting to demotivate me. I started to doubt myself until I would speak to my friend and he'd be like, nah, keep pushing, you're doing good. So keep pushing, you're doing good. Do not compare yourself. Don't compare yourself. It's not worth it. You're in your own lane. Everyone is in their own line. Whatever that person is doing is none of your business. Just stay forward. Keep your eyes forward, okay? So yeah, so I don't compare myself. Killed that, dead. So yeah, number 2 is surrounding myself with people that will force me to level up. So by that I mean surrounding myself with people who I know are doing things, or have their head screwed on, motivate me, inspire me as a person, because I felt that the people I was surrounding myself then were not doing that for me, and I was kind of stuck in a rut. Like, I wasn't really looking to do anything outside of work. I wasn't really chasing my dreams. I wasn't searching for my purpose, and I think that's very important for everyone to chase their purpose in life. Share your purpose with the world. I think it's very important. So surrounding yourself with people that will force you to level up can mean people that you meet at networking events and things like that. By doing that, you'll see them starting to do things, and you'll look at your own life like, what am I doing? People that make you analyze yourself, because sometimes you need to analyze yourself and think, what am I doing? Am I stuck? Am I still? It's not good to be still. You have to be moving forward in life. So yeah, make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right type of people. I'm not saying cut out all your friends for new ones. You can keep your friends, but just make sure you get some other ones who are forcing you to level up, okay? But yeah, make sure you're doing that. So number 3, what I do is I think positively. So before, you know, if I would get like a knockback or something like this, it could be at work, it could be at home, anywhere. I was kind of think, oh, like, that's so crap, and I'd be down about it. And I wouldn't try and go for that thing again because I'll just think it's not for me. Until I've started to, as again, analyze yourself, started to look at my own life. This is like last year. I did a lot of self-insight last year, so I learned a lot. So you know, I started to look at myself and think, you know, why won't I keep going for whatever I wanted? One knockback doesn't mean anything. Everyone gets knockbacks. It's something you can't avoid, you know. The important thing is you get back up from that knockback, okay? So if you fall or someone says no, don't take no as an answer. You keep pushing. You know, you might need to take a different route to get to where you want to be, but keep searching for that route. Don't give up. Do not give up, and think positively. Positive. If someone says no in your mind, that's just a no for them. That's not a no for somebody else, okay? So someone may give you that yes. You just got to keep pushing, okay? Positivity as well can rub off by the people you're surrounded with as well. So you know, I had a little situation last year, and you know, I had a few friends, and every time we would go out and stuff, there's always drama and all this stuff, and I was like, I'm too old to be having this drama every time I go out and stuff. So I just started to look at my friends and think, why is this happening? Why is it always drama? Why am I coming home from work every day and sitting on the phone and it's just negative conversations? And I found myself in a place where I didn't want that for my life anymore. Like, that's not what I want. I want positive things in my life. So when that started to happen, and I started to, then at that point in my life, I was starting my YouTube and things like that. I wanted just positive vibes. So it ended up being a situation where I was not talking to that person as much anymore, because, you know, every time I speak to her, it was the same negative stuff she would talk about. And obviously I'm a friend first, so I would always give advice, you know, I think you should do this, or I think you should do that, and she would never take it. So how many times can you tell someone? So yeah, it kind of just made me think, I can't do this anymore. And every day I wouldn't call her anymore, and she wouldn't call me, because I think she kind of got the hint that I was kind of fed up with all the negative stuff. So yeah, she didn't call me anymore, and yeah, we just kind of parted ways. But that's okay. Separating from certain people is okay. It just gives room for others to come into your life. Like, people get confused. People think they can't be replaced. Every person can be replaced. My friends can be replaced. If you're not like doing what I think you should be doing in my life, you can be replaced. It's just that simple, okay? But obviously I'm a friend first. Tried, didn't work. Maybe in the future we'll be friends again, but you know, you never know. But it could also be your partner, the person you're seeing or dating, or the person you're in a relationship with. You know when you every day you're saying, hi babe, whatever, but then after that hi babe in the morning, it's like the conversation's dead. It's bad vibes. It's just like rubbish, and it gets to a point where it's like, what's wrong with this person? I don't understand. So if you have a situation like that, I'd just say, look, lock it off, lock off, because it's just a waste of energy. You know, maybe that person needs to go talk to somebody or something like that, and he just needs something that you can't give him. And negative vibes can rub off on you. It will ruin your day at work, and then you'll come home and instead of you being productive, you're thinking, why is he upset or something? But if he can't sort it out himself and he's not telling you ways you can help him, then sorry, I ain't got time for no negative vibes. But yeah, number 4 of motivating myself, I would say I invest in myself. So this could mean, you know, sacrificing time with friends and family. It can mean buying things. It can mean investing in shares. I do all this stuff because anytime I get like doubts in my mind or thoughts like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, I'll think about the time I invested these things and why I invested them. So there was a reason I bought something, or there's a reason why I had late nights, or there's a reason why I travel all these places in London to meet people or whatever, like sacrificing time. And it'll always bring you back to that place of, you know, when you realize what your goal was and your dream, and you decided to invest in your dream, you know. And for me, that keeps me going, it keeps me pushing, it keeps me striving for what I want. So yeah, I think investing in yourself is very, very important. And finally, number 5, I set goals and I set deadlines. So by doing this, setting goals and setting deadlines, this is 2017 now. I set goals from last year, what I want to do this year, you know. Last year was great. I reached all my goals and exceeded my goals. I did even more things that I didn't even expect I would do, so that was great. I was so happy. And this year again, I intend to do the same. I've set goals and I've set deadlines of when I want to meet these goals. And setting deadlines is important, because if you get to that deadline and you haven't done something, then you'll think like, what's my next course of action? What is the plan that I need to put in place now to reach those goals? Okay, so for me, deadlines important. Deadlines can be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, it could be 6 months. Whatever you think is in your ability or what you can achieve in a certain amount of time, that's when your deadline is, you know. There's not a set time, or you can pick your deadlines, but definitely for me, I have to set goals and deadlines. I need to know what I'm doing. I need to have a plan. What's that saying? Plan. No, fail to plan is planning to fail. Okay, so get it right. Plan your stuff well. All right, so that's 5 things that motivate me, and I'm signing out and gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. Okay, see you later.